Good morning friends, welcome to my YouTube channel of Astrologer Anil Aggarwala. Today we will be talking about the planetary war which is taking place between Jupiter and Saturn within 7 days of the solar eclipse which took place yesterday on the 14th December 2020 in the star Jyesta, which is a Gandant junction, nakshatra between the watery and the fiery sign. Now as per Matsya Purana, Jyotish classics and Bhirat Samihta, it is most enigmatic if the planetary war takes place within the 7 days. But as per Matsya Purana, if there is rain between 14th to 21st before the planetary war, then there is some grace. Otherwise, it is most volatile. I have discussed all the parameters. What could probably happen? The agitation, the former agitation could be volatile, and there could be earthquakes. There could be so many things. So I will read it out, friends. So the planetary positions, the planetary war between Jupiter and Saturn in 7 days of the solar eclipse, as per Matsya Purana, Jyotish classic, and Bhirat Samihta, most enigmatic. This is with reference to my earlier article also, which I had written long back about this Matsya Purana classic, that this conjunction and this planetary war is not good at all for the complete world. Now, this solar eclipse is taking place in the sign Scorpio, which is a totally watery sign, and it is got Veda from Mars, which is also in a watery sign, total watery sign Pisces, and it is in the Rashi Sangata Chakra. And the moment it goes in Aries, it will again aspect by Parashar aspect, the 8th aspect, the strongest aspect of Mars will be on the eclipse point. And that till 18th and 19th of February, because Mars will reach at 29 degrees on the 18th of February. So till it reaches the 18th February, the conditions are going to be most volatile, and things are not going to be good. And then we have seen at the time of the solar eclipse last year, the 26th December 2019, when 6 planets were there in the eclipse, we had this coronavirus. Now we have these 5 planets again in a watery sign, which is Scorpio, the 7th house of the foundation chart of India, and Ketu over Ketu, and the Dasha of Moon Saturn. It is most enigmatic, and we have seen for ourselves. I've been, in all my videos and in all my articles, I have been stressing on this for almost 4 or 5 months. I have been stressing that this period is not going to be good, and whatever I have predicted, it is proving spot on. Now I will read out those parameters which are what could be the happenings. I can't read the complete article. You can read it yourself. The Rashi Sangata Chakra is making absolutely crystal clear what is going to happen. The water massacre can be there. What is a water massacre? Because of rains, because there will be snow, excessive intense cold, and then there could be some problem on the dams also because the water storage, and then the tsunami throughout. I'm not only talking about India, I'm talking about the complete world. There could be tsunami also at different places. There could be war. The brawl between the countries could take ugly dimensions. So I will just read out, all the probably 21 parameters I've noted down. First of all, the effects will be under for the coming 4 to 5 months till Jupiter is in the sign Aquarius, because it is lost in planetary war. It is going to behave in a most malefic and a venomous way. So first of all, the earthquakes, and we have already experienced one earthquake yesterday of 5.8. I don't know the place, but I know I got a mail. I did not go through it properly, but there was an earthquake of 5.8. Then the destruction of all kind, Saturn and Mars. Saturn is Karka for destruction, and Jupiter losing the planetary war. Then the brawl between the countries can take an ugly shape. The brawl between India, China, India, Pakistan, the Armenia Crisis, and even Iran can be involved in a war type of a situation. Iran, India, and even US, we can say, for that purpose. Diseases, virus may spread, enter either the spikes of the coronavirus may increase, or there could be a new virus because of the cold waves. The virus can spread. It can be a virus in the water because watery signs are influenced. There will be 6 planets in the water sign, and in the Namamsha, moon and sun are again in the fully watery sign. So diseases, virus, then strikes, agitation of all kinds. Farmers' agitation can take an ugly dimension after the 15th December and especially after the 21st December. Political uncertainty and turmoil. Then stock and financial markets, there may be volatility, and even the stock and financial markets can be hit. I had made 3 time frames for the stock and financial markets. One was in September. It did happen, but for a short while. November, it did not happen between the 10th and the 18th for the simple reason because I had also predicted that there will be news for the vaccines, and because of the vaccines, the market turned into a bullish trend, and till yesterday, day before yesterday, the market was in full boom. So the market can have, Rahu is the karka for stock market weather, so Rahu is adverse, so either the markets can become volatile, but my feeling is because of this planetary war between Jupiter and Saturn, there is definitely going to be a hit, and especially when Sun goes in the fiery sign. A planet has to be in a fiery sign. So we have talked about strikes, right? And then we have talked about political uncertainty and turmoils. Stock and financial markets could become volatile and even take a hit. On the same is not ruled out, and after the 21st December and immediate future, when Sun goes in Sagittarius, spikes in the gold will be seen after Jupiter is in affliction. Jupiter is going to be in an affliction for 3-4 months, so there will be spikes in the prices of gold. Till Jupiter is in Capricorn, 2 states of the country may be brought under president rule. There may be some troubles in the 2 countries. 2 states I have already mentioned in my earlier articles. Then health, wealth and prosperity may suffer throughout the world. There may be intense cold weather, and the temperature may come down by 5 to 7 degrees from the normal temperature which remains in a particular area. Say for example, Delhi has a temperature of about minimum temperature of about 2 to 3 or 4 degrees. So 5 to 7 degrees it can go from the normal temperature. There can be snowfall at so many places. It will not be a surprise if we see snowfall in Delhi, especially in January and especially in February, when there are again 5 to 6 planets in the sign Capricorn, which is also considered a watery sign. There may be intense cold, as I have already mentioned, and especially the capital, because the Delhi ascendant is Scorpio, and the eclipse is taking place in the sign Scorpio. Intense fog and pollution may cause disruption in the traffic. This is not only for India but for the complete world the most venomous time frame. The side effects of the vaccine may not be ruled out, especially till Jupiter is afflicted and Mars is fallen in the sign Pisces. After Mars goes in Aries, we could experience some relief, but till 24th of December, it is not good at all. There may be some side effects of the vaccines. I have been even predicting this for quite some time, even before the vaccines have come, and they have shown their effects. North Node adverse till 30th of December is a most prone violent time. In the lunation chart of the 14th and also the eclipse chart, Navamsha rising is of Aquarius, and in Aquarius there are 5 planets, Jupiter, so many planets in the Navamsha, and which is as per Rashitula Navamsha, it is the 8th house. So 8th house is getting affliction, so it is very bad, and that too, it is the 8th house. All the planets are going in the 8th house. So whatever they are showing in the D1, then all those planets are going in the D9 Aquarius ascendant, which is the 8th house of the D1. Hence, this is not good. It shows a lot of volatility and untoward happenings, and the things are not going to be good, especially for these coming 3-4 months. Then Rashi Sanghata Chakra shows most violent conditions due to the fact that Mars aspects gives Veda to Scorpio sign in this chakra where the solar eclipse has taken place, and Mars is fallen condition in a totally watery sign and aspects another watery sign also indicates trouble due to water, not only in India but around the world, especially those countries where the eclipse is visible. I have already mentioned those countries in my earlier articles. Water hazard in the form of rains, tsunami, tide and other uneventful happenings due to water. There may be waterborne diseases. The time frame after the solar eclipse of the 14th December 2020 or till 12th February 2021 new moon chart, and then 26th March 2021 when Mars will be activating the 6 degrees where the planetary war has taken place. You see, there is a rule in mundane astrology that whatever is happening till Mars activates it, things keep on happening, and probably the time when Mars activates it, that will be the peak time. So 26 March could be the peak time as far as the planetary war is concerned. And on 5th of April, Jupiter is shifting. So there is a relation, it is also correlating according to that. And this eclipse point of 29 degrees will be activated between the 18th of February to 20th of February. This is also most volatile time. So this is all just I wanted to share, friends, and wanted to make clear, although I have made so many videos on this and so many articles I have written. I have written now more than 25 articles for December and the coming year 2021. Thank you for listening to me, friends. Have a good day and bye.